Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Capper Comparison Picks. If you are new to my channel, this is where I take free picks and predictions from sports writers and sports handicappers from the internet and display them for betting purposes so you can come up with your own determination on what to bet. As the whole world knows, there's no more sports except potentially English Premier League soccer. That still hasn't been cut off my betting sheet. So, I'm gonna do these games. Let's do it. I stayed up kind of late last night researching a lot of this, so hopefully it's not for null, but unfortunately all these games, just like yesterday, all the work I did yesterday, for nothing. It could just be squashed because of the damn coronavirus. But nevertheless, I like to do this, so I'm going to do this. For example, this Brighton versus Arsenal. I did my work last night, but this morning I went to freshen up the lines, and I couldn't find them, so I'm assuming that this game is off the board. Like, as in canceled, kaput. I think Arsenal, their whole team was isolated, but still willing to play behind closed doors. It might still go. That's why I'm going to throw down the picks anyway. Okay? In hockey, I usually have this as the total, but and for soccer, this line is for draw. I don't know the line. I don't know the odds for pick and draw here, but I see the other games like Newcastle, Sheffield United. If you pick the draw, it's plus 205. Aston Villa, Chelsea is 360, and Man City, Burnley, 640. Okay, but this, as I was saying this morning, I placed this bet yesterday after I found out the NCAA tournament got canceled and hockey, NHL got canceled, and I'm gonna start crying. But anyway, after all that stuff got canceled, I went and just threw bets on what I could. I took Arsenal at plus 133. I still have my bet sheet. I didn't check this morning if it was refunded or taken back, but let's just, you know what? Let me mark up this board to feel a little bit better, okay? The stat zone is taking Arsenal. Stat zone is taking Arsenal. Sports Mole. Guy's name is Matt Law. Matt Law. He's scoring the match 1-2 in favor of Arsenal. League Lane. His name is Aaron Wright. Hello, I'm Aaron Wright. And finally, okay. Footballpredictions.com. Football, not American football. Footballpredictions.com is taking the draw 1-1. They're saying for the draw. Now, like I said, I don't know the line I don't know that. And I don't know this, but I'm assuming it's minus something stupid. But I don't even know if this game is going to even play today, so. Oh, I did have one more capper. He didn't take a side, but this guy, Newsby Win. His name is Tony Kelshaw. He says it's going to be plus goals in the first half. More goals in the first half is his bet. I don't even know where to put that, but I'll write it over here because nobody's taking Brighton. This would be a full capper consensus for soccer the first time. But I don't even know if this game is going to happen. But, was it News B Win Tony Kelshaw says plus goals, more goals in the first half. If so, I don't know if you can still bet on this game. I guess bet on that's a prop bet, I guess. But I already took Arsenal. If this game is still happening, I already took Arsenal yesterday. during my little degenerate gambling panic. Oh no, I gotta throw money out there so I can. And almost everything I threw out there was refunded, except for English Premier League soccer. And I think I had a Russian hockey game or a Swedish hockey game or something go through too. Before that all got killed. Okay, moving on. We have Manchester City, or Man City. It's a raining man. They are negative 625 against Burnley, plus 250, whopping 250, plus 640 on the draw. Let's see what we got. Ooh, get out of here. Come on, get, come on. Pest. Okay, we have the stat zone. Oh, stat zone. They couldn't just give me the thing. I had to read through the whole article, and they don't even put the number. They don't score. They just gotta read the last paragraph. Oh, well, since Man City's been taking a loss or took a big loss to Man United last week, and Burnley hasn't won a game since forever. I don't know. It was Brighton. Brighton hasn't won a game, and I think they haven't won since they're like on a 07 skid or something. Whatever. Let's get finishing this up. I still have to go to work. My job's still going on. Sports Mole Matt Law. Sports Mole Matt is scoring the match 2-0 Man City. 101 Great Goals is predicting a score of 3-1 in favor of Man City. And football predictions, same people did that. They're scoring this game 3-1 also, making this a full capper consensus. It's not fun anymore. It's just, but I'm gonna keep smiling. Like I said last night, you gotta stay positive. We'll get through this. I don't care if I have to do Russian hockey or Vietnamese soccer. I enjoy writing on this damn board. I enjoy making these videos. I'm still gonna produce them. Whatever. Maybe my subscriptions will jump up because there's no other sports on. There's nobody else to. All the other handicappers are playing golf and scratching their head and. Oh, MMA. That's not a big behind closed doors MMA. I've already started my homework. That UFC Brasilia. That's tomorrow. There's still a few things going on. So, hey, let's just keep going with it until we can't go with it anymore. And I'm betting on. Oh, he did the paper. Oh, paper over rock. Bam. I thought he was going to go with the scissors that time, but who knows? I'm just playing, but who knows? But this game, 1, 2, 3, 4. I did get a last capper to pick this game, but he didn't pick a side. He went with the under 3.5 goals. Like I said, I don't know, man. I couldn't find the goal, like the totals on some of these games either, but this one was 3.5. And Al Hain Cole from goal.com he said it was going to be under 2.5. So if you can bet this game, bet Man City and the under. I took Man United last week to beat Man City, and they did. I'm not a fan of Man City. I don't know. Don't ask me. You can ask me why. I'll tell you why. When I lived in Philadelphia, back in 2004 to 2009, I met this girl from England. What was her name? Boy, I can't remember, but huge Man City fan. And I mean, I didn't care, whatever, it's soccer, but she just so annoyed me. Great, she's a nice girl and all that, but so annoying with her Man City, her light blue. Oh, knock it off with that bullshit. She was like a over the board fan. I mean, they're fine and good, but for English Premier League soccer in Philadelphia, and you're the only person at the bar wearing them. Everybody else is wearing Phillies hats and 76ers gear and Eagles stuff, and here she comes with the Man City. Sorry, rambling. Okay, moving on. Another 11. Oh, this was an 11 o'clock game. If it's still happening, this is 11 o'clock game. These are Saturday. Free EPL picks for Saturday, March 14th. Okay, let's move to this one. Another 11 o'clock game. We have Newcastle taking on Sheffield United. Okay, this is actually Newcastle United too, but they dropped the United from Newcastle and kept it with Sheffield. So Newcastle versus Sheffield United. They're both plus money bets, and the draw is a plus money too. So if you pick and win, it's gonna be plus money. That's a good one. That's good all the way around, however you look at it. Okay, we got taking Newcastle. We have football predictors. Oh, they are not taking Newcastle. My bad. Football predictors is taking the draw. Football predictions taking a draw. They're going to say it's 1-1 is their final score. The Chronicle, his name is Lee Ryder. I think I'm going to take Newcastle. He didn't say that. It's fucking. And another over here, free super tips. Now they said it's going to be, these guys, the Brits are so funny. It's either going to be a 0-0 draw or a 1-1 draw. They are definitely all for that plus 205 draw. Okay, so we have two cappers going for the draw. Stat zone. That's the one you have to read through an entire article just to figure out what they're trying to say. They're taking Sheffield United and Sportsmole Darren Plant is scoring the match 0-1 in favor of Sheffield United. Now this game, I did a parlay. I did yesterday I did a 5 game parlay, and Sheffield United was in that. So yesterday they were plus 140. This morning plus 132. See, lines are still changing. People are still betting. Unfortunately, I don't know if this is even going to happen. But since I took Sheffield United already, I can't vet. The bet has been placed. I can't change my bets. So these, usually I make these determinations as I fill the board. But yesterday, I'm filling the board post determination, post bet. So I can't change these even if I wanted. And so we have 2 for the draw, 2 for Sheffield United, and one guy saying Newcastle. I do like the beer. That might sway me to go over to Newcastle just because they have delicious beer. But like I said, bets have already been made. I'm going Sheffield United. Finally, 1:30 on Saturday. I think this is from what Frank at work tells me. These are televised on, if you have Spectrum, and I think they're on either Fox Sports 1 and, well, now there's no more sports, so these, if they're playing, they'll probably be on TV because there's nothing else to watch. What are you gonna, World Series of Poker, or hopefully MMA is still punching through, but I don't know, we'll find out how that goes. I don't see why one-on-one sports like tennis, golf. There was a blip in my golf feed this morning, like on sports news. That might be PGA Tour might be canceled too. I don't know how far this is gonna go, but I'm gonna go until I can't. Till there's absolutely no more sports to cap. I'm gonna keep producing videos, okay? Oh, it's a sad day. But it is Friday. I get paid today, and you just try to keep your head up, be positive, everything will work out fine. Okay, the last game, Aston Villa, the Villains. I love their mascot, Villains. Wahahaha. British villains. They're like the sleek, handsome Moriarty, right? I'm sorry. Okay, Aston Villa versus Chelsea. Chelsea's the super favorite. Okay, taking Chelsea, we have, what's it called? Football predictions. They're saying Chelsea's going to win. They're going to blank Aston Villa, win 0-2. Stat Zone is taking Chelsea. Stat Zone's like Stat Salt. No author, just whatever. Premier League Press. Her name is Gemma McLogan. And she's like, oh, we fancy Chelsea to win, but we reckon both will score. That's why I'm scoring this match 3-1 in favor of Chelsea. Would you like not a tea with your biscuit? I'm just kidding. I'm horrible at the British accent too. I'm horrible. I know. My wife tells me all the time, stop doing it. Free super tips. They're scoring the game 2-1 in favor of Chelsea. And League Lane, Aaron Wright, Aaron, he's over somewhere else too, right there. He picked the Arsenal game too. Aaron Wright is choosing Chelsea. Hey Aaron Wright, it's real hard to pick super favorites. I'm getting, what is wrong with me? And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody's taking Chelsea. That is a full capper consensus. Again, I'm still doing the Perlo dance. It works for all sports. The Perlo dance is Boo Boo, what are you looking at me like that for? The Perlo dance can fit with any sport, including English Premier League soccer. Well, okay. Positive attitude today. Positive. Keep that smile on your face. Okay? Of course, I don't know anything about soccer or English Premier League football, so I'm just going with the cappers. I'm taking Chelsea. Did I take them? I hope I took them in the parlay. And oh, you know what I did just to be fancy? I didn't parlay Chelsea. I'll tell you who I parlayed yesterday. Leicester, they're playing Watford. I took Leicester. Bournemouth is playing Crystal Palace. I took Bournemouth. Sheffield United, Arsenal. I took, and Norwich City is going against Southampton. I took Southampton. Also, that was my 5-game parlay yesterday. That's a big payout if they all win, but I don't even know if this one. What happens? Like, if only this game is canceled, the parlay will still exist, but it'll drop down. You know, now it's only a 4-game parlay instead of a 5-game parlay, and they'll refund. If I have individual bet on this too, they'll refund the individual bet and continue with the parlay. And there, I thought there was some. Oh, last page. Oh boy. The last page is where I took some underdog bets. I'm pretty certain of it. Who was a huge underdog? Maybe that was tomorrow with Liverpool. I don't. Who knows? Maybe there was this. It had to be. I think I took Aston Villa. I threw like $10 at it just because they're such an underdog. But smart money. Chelsea's gonna win. If there's like a puck or goal line, I'm sure there is, like a spread. Take Aston Villa on the PL. Not on the three-way. I do gamble soccer every Saturday morning because those games, Saturday morning, I'll be in the bathroom and I'm on the phone. Oh, soccer's coming. Oh, they got a game at 7 o'clock. Why not? Because I like to see my bank account rise up by noon. So I'll throw in parlays. Like, I usually take groups of 3 or 4 games and just bing, 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 bing. Like today, I would bing, bing, bing. Right there would have been a 3-game parlay if this was, And if it wins, it wins. If it doesn't, so it's like $5. Whatever. So to recap, I have Arsenal if they play. I have Arsenal beating Brighton. I have Manchester City beating Burnley. I have Sheffield United beating Newcastle. And I have Chelsea beating Aston Villa. But if you want to take a risk, you can always throw your money on Aston Villa. The villains, like I did. I'm certain of it now. Because I was like, you know what, I'm going to take the biggest. No, I didn't. I took this. This was the one. I'm sorry. My bad. I put money on Burnley to upset Man City because of my annoying old friend from Philadelphia. I can't even think of her name. I could totally picture her, though. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. So, here you go. Gather your info. Place your bets and cash those tickets. Good luck. Be sure to hit subscribe, thumbs up, and leave comments. I mean, you got nothing else to do. What are you going to do? So watch my videos. I'm still going to come out with some sort of content. Like I said, we have NASCAR. I did a NASCAR lineup for DraftKings. I got Joey Logano. I think he was in my life. Listen to this stuff I'm telling you. Okay, anyway. You will see me again for another episode after work. It'll probably be MMA. I don't know how I can do a NASCAR whiteboard episode. But MMA has, it's going to be like Burns versus whoever he's fighting and blah, 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 blah. I glanced at it a little bit yesterday. But we got the MMA tomorrow, Brasilia. Stay positive. Things will get better, okay? Good luck on your bets, and I'll see you next episode. Be sure to hit the bell, click subscribe, the thumbs up, and comment. Have a happy Friday.